Okay, so start by telling us who you are.
Okay, my name is Marty Ford, and I've worked with stage kids for quite a few years.
And when you say worked with stage kids, what does that involve?
I've helped in costumes, I've helped in storage, and I've tried to be here to lend a hand whenever.
So when you say work in costumes, what all does that involve?
Well, I've done many jobs in costumes. I've been costume administrator, I've been sewing lead. A lot of what's involved is working with the kids, getting the costumes to fit, and making sure the kids are comfortable in them.
Yes, and working with the director on what those costumes are going to look like and all
Right,
that kind of stuff
right.
as well. So you're kind of the in-between.
Yeah, you kind of have to take the director's vision and translate it into clothes.
I love that. That the kids are willing to wear most of the time.
Yes, there are always some who we have to remind, this is a costume. It's not something you would buy for yourself.
We're telling a story here.
Yeah.
I love it.
You know, this is a character, not you.
Yeah, great. Is there a costume piece that sticks out in your mind as one that you helped alter or make that is like one of your favorites?
I think my favorite, all-time favorite, would be the genie costume for Macy Devine in Aladdin.
What made it so special?
Well, for one thing, I didn't know you could order material from Walmart, but
Oh,
we got material from Walmart that pretty much mimicked what the original costume looked like. And then I had to design it to look like the same kind of costume, but fit a different type,
yes.
body type.
Yes. Oh my gosh, amazing.
And she looked wonderful in it, and she loved it.
Yes. Such a fun costume.
And it made her happy.
Yes.
That's one of my favorite. Another one was a dress for, I think it was Little Mermaid, where there were some girls that wore fancy dresses. And one of the girls who wore a size that's maybe larger, that we didn't have a lot of pretty ones, I was able to make her a pretty one, and she was so appreciative.
I love that.
I love that. I love that.
That's so fun. Where did you learn how to sew, or where did you get your love of sewing? Where does that come from?
I've probably sewed since I was 10.
Oh my gosh.
But I did costumes. I've done costumes in the Midwest quite a bit.
Amazing.
So I've done them for our community theater. I've done them for ballet company in Des Moines. I've always sewn, and I like sewing special things.
That's so wonderful.
But I also can take in a hem.
Yes, and we need all kinds of people who can do anything with fabric or pins and needles or hot glue guns, right, to help
Right,
out.
hot glue guns are important. People don't realize it doesn't always have to be sewn.
So how did you get involved in Stage Kids?
Well, my grandson wanted to do Stage Kids, and I think he probably was 3rd grade. He did Moulin Junior, and it was a summer camp, and you know, it was just a small part because those are young kids, and he just wanted to do it. And then he did another one, but meanwhile, I think someone knew I figured out I knew how to sew, and so they were bringing things over to my house. Could you make this? Could you fix that? And then whenever he was in a show, I was always there, and when he decided rugby was more important than Stage Kids, I decided Stage Kids was more important.
And what made you decide that? Why did you decide to stay even after he kind of graduated out from it?
I really like the contact with the kids. I like working with kids. So,
Yeah, they're special.
yes. And all the adults that are involved are pretty special.
Yes. Yes, and in fact, that's why we are doing this campaign to raise money for our secret ingredient that makes our program so amazing, our staff.
And there is an amazing staff here.
Yes.
I mean, there's always been an amazing staff. I can't say this is the perfect one, but it's just near perfect.
It's a special place. It draws amazing people to be a
Yeah.
part of it.
Well, yes, a nonprofit never is, you're not going to do it for the money. You're going to do it for the love.
That's right. So we have a lot of love.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. So you have seen a lot, the impact, working behind the scenes on costumes. You've gotten to sort of witness the relationships that get developed between our cast members and our staff. Can you tell us a little bit about what you've observed?
Well, most of the kids, and there might be, I'm going to say most, but I would say almost all, of the kids feel comfortable around the staff. And if there's something they don't like, if something is itchy or about their costume, they'll speak up. And because we want them to be comfortable. And that's usually what the costume administrator says. Are you going to be comfortable in this? Are you going to go out on stage in front of all these people and feel comfortable? It's a character, you have to wear the costume, but are you going to be comfortable?
Yeah.
And it just makes the kids feel like they're really somebody. Even if they have a little bitty part.
Yeah.
If they're going to be comfortable in that role, and somebody assures them that they will be, then they feel good about themselves.
Yeah, I love that. And now you have kind of a unique perspective on the impact of adults in the lives of kids. Can you tell us a little bit about your background and what you've learned over the years?
Well, for probably 9 or 10 years, I worked in the after-school program here in Wenatchee, and one of their main, I don't know if you say concepts or their main ideas, is that a child benefits from some kind of relationship with an adult who does not judge them, cannot grade them, and is not going to send them to the principal's office. They can go to them and be themselves, and it helps them with other things in their life. It isn't so, and they do all kinds of studies in this school district to show what kind of impact just having an adult who is non-judgmental working with the youth.
Yeah, teaching them what the world is like. It's not their parent, it's not their teacher. They're sort of learning from another adult. Am I safe? Am I valued? Am I seen?
And not being judged for.
Yeah,
the kind
or
of
whatever
person
they
they
might,
are.
say or think. I love that. So special. Can you think of any funny stories or examples, maybe not funny, maybe a moving example of how you've seen a staff member have an impact on a kid at Stage Kids, something that was said, or a kid whose day was turned around, or?
Oh, I think you see that almost every week. But there will be a child that hangs back, or a child who's crying. I mean, a lot of these kids are of an age, preteen, where the emotions run pretty high, and someone always comforts them. There's always somebody. I mean, I can't pick a particular one because I see it so much.
Yeah, it's amazing. You know, the kids always say, Stage Kids feels like a second family.
Yeah.
And that's kind of I think that's where they get that feeling, that it's a safe place for them to come, that they can get comfort or encouragement or whatever they might need.
And they can get it from any adult that happens to be here.
Yeah.
Or wherever we are.
Yes.
At this time.
Absolutely. So cool. Okay, so we're talking about our staff as the secret ingredient for Stage Kids program success. So that makes me want to ask you if you have a special holiday treat that you like to make around Christmas time.
Oh, I make an amazing pumpkin roll. My grandson calls it a Swiss roll.
Okay.
It's gluten-free. It's just like a pumpkin jelly roll with cream cheese inside. It is to die for.
That sounds amazing.
Especially if you're gluten-free.
I think that sounds wonderful. And so would you be willing to share the recipe with us?
Yeah, I would.
Well, thank you, Marty, for all that you do for Stage Kids. You volunteer so much of your time and help out in so many ways. And you are one of those caring adults that's helped shape these kids. So thank you.
Well, thank you for saying it. I love doing it.